Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna get used to it.
Yeah, it will feel weird, and just because it's new, and it just does feel weird, so bear with it.
I feel like I'm pink.
Ooh, sit.
That's another one as well.
Oh, that's better.
That's always a good sign.
I just need some.
Cool.
Hey, can they see us from that here?
No one's gonna.
Not really. And even if they can't really see much.
Okay, so again, if anything, if you feel the pain or whatever, just sing out, they will help you out. So I'll just get everybody, and everyone just face me, I'll just do this sort of side on so everybody knows. We're just going to do some squats, so just...
Oh my gosh.
That's really easy, nice and easy. So, so if you need, you can just sort of flick that tab and that will loosen up your legs. So just pull that tab out of it and that's what loosens the legs because it does tighten up. If it feels real tight, tell Dave, we'll come and loosen it for you.
Oh, that's better.
That's your time.
No, it's fine.
It's alright? Does that feel comfortable?
No idea.
Oh no, that's all right. Hurry up and do it.
Cool. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to drop down into a press up position. Always keep your hands out in front of you, so they're going to hold you. And once you get down and you're on your toes, slowly start to let go.
Take you down.
Yeah, back up.
Up in the air.
Do you need to drop that one down, Dale? Okay.
Really squeezing my guts. Yeah, don't mind that off. That's how I could.
Thanks, mate.
That's alright.
Yeah, I had to do that too, Bridget.
Come on, top's coming out.
Oh,
Shoot.
Still probably.
Oh, that's a bit better, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do with this one, we're going to go back into the press up, and with all these moves, I'll explain it and I'll do a demonstration, and then everyone else will sort of follow. So we're going to go back down into the press up, we're going to go low, and we're going to pop up into our squat.
Really? Are we
Pop it
real?
up, yeah.
Right.
Hey, Dale, can you take that one down? Or fire it?
Help! Sorry.
wait, no.
So how these things will actually work is you're working tangent and you'll also be working a little like different angles as well. So you should realize during actual classes that is.
Is this waist thing supposed to be down here?
So they can be pulled up.
Or over your guts?
So my belly button's right there, and that's the top of my...
Is that where it's supposed to be?
Yeah, so if it needs to be pulled up, yeah, like that, can you pull... Oh, yeah, can you come and tighten that up?
Right, I'm going to try this again.
So the key with this,
Either way, it's
so I'm not actually doing it push-wise, but as I'm coming up, I'm just flicking my legs straight.
okay. Right. Is that alright? Use the bounce.
Yeah.
Use the bounce. I get it. How many of those? No, what move are we doing?
So we're going to go back to the press-up position. We're going to drop down, flick up into that squat position.
I can't.
So your alternative instead of just that, it's just going from there and just tucking the knees up under you. Instead of
Thank you.
instead of having to just try to bounce yourself up, we'll work our way into those. That's it.
Yeah.
So these are alternatives.
Dale, you might want to flip that other one up too.
Yeah.
So with this one here, this is a real useful move. This is what basically stops us from falling back too far. So what we're going to do, we're going to plant our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to fall backwards, but we're just going to allow the bungee to rest up against us, and that's what's going to stop us. And we should spring back up. So nice and straight legs. So you want to get your butt like that to almost, your bum almost touch the ground.
Oh, yeah. Wow! Oh, you sharp.
Trying to get her on the film. Nah, I
That's
don't
fine, that's fine.
know.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you're fine, mate.
Oh, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, make sure that I don't hold before we come.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's cool. Sweet. So
was
get
a
around the
bloody
sky, come
stretch.
Yep.
Well, they're hurting.
Yeah!
That's sweet now. Cool.
Yeah, sweet!
Cool.
So
Okay.
this is why we do this sort of stuff, so that people can get
Everyone,
feel,
yeah.
you can understand. This is before you go into a proper
Squashing
class.
touch, you don't want to know.
Mate, try having balls. Alright, so
You're going to leave without me.
with this, we're going to do a run and a jump. Now I'll demonstrate this, and I'll get you all going a certain way so there's no collisions. The most important thing when you're jumping is to put your chest out as if there was a ball between the bungee and your back. And when we're jumping, we're not jumping up and down, we're jumping up and out. Because when the bungee's under tension at about here, this is where I want to jump from. Because if I jump obviously from here, it's not going to do anything. So if I take a step and jump up, what's really important is to jump up and out, and it takes a bit of getting used to. So what I'll get everybody to do, so I'll get this side of the room. We're going to go on, we're not going to run down the wall, but we're going to go on a 4-5. So we're going to take a couple of steps. So it's basically like one big step to get under tension, and then we have our leg that we're going to drive through, and that's what we're going to sort of jump with. So it looks like that. Yeah, so if you find you have a bit of tension and you're coming back too far, just drop your bum down and that stops you.
Your alternatives are just go to the end.
Okay, so your choice. So one big step, okay, to get under tension. Now with this leg here, tension, I'm going to drive it and jump through.
Ooh!
Is that right?
Did it stretch your spine? So you showed me to drive through me.
Yep. So what we're going to do, so we're going to take one big step forward. Okay, so with this leg here, with my right foot, that's what I'm going to bring up. So I'm going to be jumping off my left, jumping up like that. It's like, you know when you, yeah, that's it. Like, you know when you go for a skip, when you're a kid?
That's why we've got those things up.
I forgot about the ball in your back.
When they actually pass the run, they will run like
Oh, if it tense around, that's alright. Okay, that's alright.
It's just cooking.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're righty.
So what's happening with yours?
Okay.
When yours is
Right, mate.
just gently back down.
Oh,
That's just
That's up top, two down. So you know the best way to describe it when you're a kid and you used to skip down the road, you know, just like that. Jumping up and out like that. And just be mindful of coming back to the centre because there's obviously other people too.
Can't help it, it's funny. I'm not getting more butterfly with one of those.
How does everyone feel with that? All good?
Good.
Yeah, all good? Okay. Alright. I'm going to go to another jumping move. Now there's 4 parts to this. It's quite simple, but obviously it takes a bit of getting used to. So I'll run through it, then I'll count it out. So basically, this first part is just a small jump, but it's to create distance. So I'm under tension, and at that point when I'm under tension and I land, is when I jump up. So for example,
Hey!
and then I drop my bum down. So there's 4 parts. So I'll go through it again, and I'll count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh!
Okay? So that first, the most important thing is that first jump to get some distance, so you are able to be under tension, and then it's up and out, same thing, nice sort of curve, chest up. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alternatives. Big lunge step, feet together, just big little jump, okay? Just a little, just get used to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, what was I doing again? I've already forgotten.
That's alright. So I'll do it.
Bounce.
Yeah. So
Jump.
we'll
Down.
Yeah, so basically, we'll start here. We're just going to practice this. We're just going to jump forward. Okay. Feel the tension? Okay. From there, you're going to jump up and out. And you want to, when you're jumping, you want to bring your chest out, keep your head up. So you're going up and out. That's it. So, if you were to do it again, that first jump, up, out.
Oh, gee.
I've got the ass beat.
Richard lost the shoe.
You got to do that.
I like going back.
Go on, you can run.
So second jump, you want to be jumping up and out here. I know it's a lot to sort of say that. Right? And that's all. But still try and get
I think I've got to jump.
Like when you came down, stand straight up, do a little jump there, and then sit down. Yeah. You got down.
She's got it down.
Yeah,
That's tiring, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
you don't think it's going to be this much cardio, but it is, eh?
Let's go through the roof. It is.
Dale, you want to play?
That's first.
That's hard. It is, right? There's such a dance positions in one go. Hey.
This is hard for Emma.
How's everyone feeling? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to teach you all how to do a spin. It's quite easy, but again, I'll run through it, and then we'll get one person going at a time, because you do cover a big area. So you can just push back a little bit, yeah, no, sweet. So what I do, I'm right-handed, but I can use both hands for things. So I put my left arm around here, hold nice and tight, yep, and don't, that's fine. Yes.
Is that only for left-handers?
No, you can use whatever arm you're comfortable. I'm right-handed, but I use my left for whatever reason. So I'm going to take I'm quite plumb, I'm going to take a step out until I'm under tension. Okay, now don't do this bit because you end up doing the move and everyone will collide. So I jump on my toes and I lean out, and as I'm leaning out, I get to a certain point where naturally I'm going to keep my toes on the ground and it's going to allow me to pivot.
Oh!
Shit.
That's
This is an advanced move.
So
This here,
what's
I feel I can't do it. He can, I can't. But some people get it.
No, you girls are talented, I can tell you got it. If it doesn't feel right, obviously we won't do it, but what's important is nice and strong through here.
We're just going to let ourselves go.
Yeah, so and don't everyone do it.
Look, first one.
No, so you won't. So nice and tight through here, just lean in, and I'm just going to keep my feet on the ground. Just like that.
That feels relaxing.
Yeah. It looks so
So we'll start at the front of the room, so
Come on,
you can
let's
just
do
back
it.
a little bit.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
that's what first.
Okay, so
Take a step out.
on your toes,
On the toes.
nice and tight through there. Just let it, yeah, it's alright. Okay.
That's what I like to see.
So,
Take out to the kitchen. Over. And on.
yeah, so that step. Oh, go that way. Yeah, so there, leaning out on your toes. You're gonna hold your keep your toes on the ground. You're gonna want to swing like that. So that's basically what it is. No, so just keep your tight. We'll just go around. Okay, so yep. So you're gonna lean on your toes, keep your
That's
feet
my
on the ground,
favorite, I think.
and you're gonna
Out.
you're slowly gonna pull you around. Nice and strong through your arm.
Oh, let them go, eh?
Yes, we can sell a recorder.
And where do I fall?
So, you're gonna come
No,
nice
ladies.
and
No,
tight.
face.
Actually, you can come this way. Yeah, like that. Cool. So, up on your toes, you're gonna lean out towards me.
I'm not gonna hit that. eh?
Yes.
You're not gonna hit that.
I'll stand. You'll hit me. That's right. So you're gonna just slowly lean out and keep your feet on the ground, and you're gonna swing around.
Trust the force.
Keep your feet on the ground. Trust the floor. Feet on the ground, face off the floor.
Trust you.
Raise that.
It is kind of like that, though.
As long as you keep your feet planted, it's mostly just the momentum that pulls you around.
You can't take this road. We're gonna do flying.
Okay.
And you said, hold on.
Let's start
Oh, no,
Whatever you feel more comfortable,
Yeah,
you're going the opposite, you're going the other side.
yeah. So,
Oh, well, they were away or something. No.
so then I'm like, so you'll be sorry, you'll be like this way. So you're gonna walk towards me a little bit. Cool. Sweet. So from there you're gonna hold on nice and tight. You're gonna plant your toes on the ground. And you're gonna lean.
Like that.
Yep. And so you're gonna lean. So you're gonna lean out, and you're just gonna swing around.
Now like that.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Keep your feet
Oh
on
my God!
Do you want to try? Okay, so what arm are you going to use? You're going to go that one? Cool. Okay, so if you... Okay, so on your toes, nice and tight through your grip, and then leave your feet on the ground, and you're just going to fall around. So fall towards me. Yep, and then just go around. hold nice and tight.
Okay.
And then,
Oh,
no, that's fine, that's fine.
Oh, I like that one.
Hey, the bit of the... So, can you plug me back in?
Yeah.
There's two types of classes. So we've got some girls that do dance, so they do like hip hop, sort of contemporary. So what they'll do, they'll take you through a warm up to begin with. They'll do one move, they'll run through it. Once you've got it, they'll add a second move, so on and so forth. And then at the end, they'll put it all together as a routine to a song. The other type of class that you can get is a hip class. So that's more high intensity, cardio sort of stuff. I'll give you an example of that. So everyone's good with the squats that we were doing?
Yeah.
Yep. Is there another thing?
No.
No, cool. So what we'll do,
I'll time is.
actually I'll get everyone to do this one as well. So just as an example, I'll run through this move with everyone. So basically think of this room like a clock. This will be 12 o'clock, and then that'll be like 15, 30, 45. So as we go around, we're just gonna have our arms like this, and so we're gonna squat, and as we come up, we're just gonna rotate.
Yeah. That's it. Yep. So your alternative instead of jumping is stepping round 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you turn to.
Yeah. It's just
It's just a
one
little
side
jump.
to the other.
Little jumps.
One side.
There's only little jumps there. Just a little.
Oh, it's got it.
So that's all it is, just from one side to the other.
What a great stretch that is.
Alright, so we're going to do that after we do this run, okay? So the run is basically I'm going to get this side to go on a 45 degree, as far as you can go, so you get tension and you're just going to hold it, and you're just going to run there. And the
We're
same
going to go
thing.
through time.
So we're going to do that for 45 seconds, really going to pump.
Yeah, stop. Don't tell yourselves out yet.
Pump it louder.
So these are just going to give you a little bit of example of what it is.
So we're just going to go through those two moves, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be pretty puffed up for the first one.
It is.
Yeah.
Pump it
Okay.
louder.
So everybody ready?
We're going to do one. We're going to give you. We're going to show you how.
Are we doing the running first?
We're doing the running first.
Running first.
Go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Off you go.
Nice and tension. Yeah, hold it there. Keep running against the tension. As fast as you can, as hard as you can.
15 seconds. Down. That is not to go.
Yeah.
Halfway. Into the breathing. 15 to go.
Nice.
10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds break.
Alright.
15 seconds. He's going to tell you the next exercise.
Gather your breath, and it's that same one. So just to run through it, down, change.
Just little jumps.
Yeah, little jumps.
Going in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. You start. We're on.
Oh, you keep going.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, keep going. 45 seconds. 10 seconds down.
15 down.
That's what I'm saying.
Halfway. 15 to go.
Okay, no, shit.
10 seconds left. Leave it a breathe.
Mine are too big.
3, 2, and 1.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's there as a
So we'll do
small.
8 sets of that? No.
So there's a small example of what is in like a class. There's a lot more moves, there's some bounce, there's some jumps, there's some press ups, there's a lot of stuff to get into that. Now with the They're quite intense. Yeah, I should say. The dance ones are less intense, but at the end it's quite cool because you'll have full routine to have a little dance. Whether that be, there's only about 2 to 3 minute routine, that's how long it'll take.
Yeah.
So you're, I know it seems like a really long time, but it's not as intense as this.
So, sort of.
How long are the classes for?
45 minutes, so that'll be, technically you'll be here for an hour, you're going to get in, get fit in, and then in the class you can have 5 minutes of a warm up, you're going to have 30 minutes of activity, and then another say 5 minutes of cool down, and a little break in between them. Have your drink and so different instructors offer different sort of routines.
So, yeah, we've got that in flavor, so.
Yeah. How's everyone feeling?
Pretty good?
Oh,
Yeah.
woo!
Sounds like it.
Yeah, ow!
Your what? What's guys thinking?
So, in this class, as you can see, it's helping with the feelings, it's helping you move, understand
Oh.
the class, you're not
Yeah.
walking out.
Yeah.
You're not just like, while the instructor's trying to run in, and so everyone comes in with a bit of understanding. And you get better and better as time goes. He's really good because he's always playing with me, but
Do you want to boost around the car?
yeah. So
I'll take us through some other stuff. Cool. Okay, so we've got a couple more moves. So Dale's just going to take a note of what bungee you're on and how basically how high or how low we all have it. So next time, if you come back, hopefully you will. You just take those cards with you, give it to the instructor, and they'll know straight away. Oh yeah, this is how we all set up. So cool. So this one here, nice and easy. We're just going to keep our feet planted. With a lot of bungee moves, it's real important to stay nice and straight. You don't want to bend because that changes your kind of centre of gravity, and it just throws you on a real weird tangent. So basically, I'm going to have my hands out. I'm going to fall down, and I'm basically going to do a press up, and it's going to bring me right back. So just here, nice and easy. If I need to, I drop back. If I get too much momentum, easy. So hands out in front of you. Yep.
Oh, we pressing this way? I'm gonna get
As long as you're not going to collide with anyone. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so it's important. So when I'm doing it, I'm not sort of, really far back. I'm just sort of basically plump. And I'm just going to keep my feet planted. Just fall forward. Push up.
Bridget.
Bridget.
Go, Patsy, what number are you on?
12.
You're on 2.
I was close. Kept doing it.
And just totally trust it.
Well, don't.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Easy, look at that.
Woo.
Like that.
With that, eh?
She's not even scared, that's why.
If you're a little bit scared and you're a bit well, the thing is, if you're a little bit worried, just take a step forward. So take a step forward so you've got tension on your bungee. So now if I try to fall, I'm only going to get down to here.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. So if you want to come forward, take a step forward. Yep, down. So we come down. That's it.
I can't get back up though. I'm just stuck down
Now you
there.
can use those arms.
That's nice and heavy.
So if you're worried, take a step forward so there's a bit of tension. So that means you're not like, I'm really trying to get down there. Okay? Yeah, that's it. These are the easiest push-ups you get.
Look at it.
One hand.
Made it.
So you literally have to push off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that helps you get back up.
Yeah, to get back up,
Yeah,
eh?
but as you can see, like I could, there's not a
How
lot.
come you do it like that?
I know how the bungee works, so
You know.
He's the king manipulator of the bungee.
Okay, let's do this.
you got it.
Hey.
So if you take a step forward, so there's a bit more tension.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, from there, lean forward, lean forward. That's it. See? Okay, so now you know it's going to catch you. You take a little step back, so you can get lower again. So take a little step back. So tense through your core. That's really important. Like really flex through here. Yep. So yeah, that's it. You got it.
Sure, mate, do that again.
If you find that you're too close to the wall, just come out on that 45. So tilt more towards this sort of column. If you find that you're too close, yep, that's it. Yep, that's fine. So yeah. So when you know you're there, oh look at that, easy.
Oh, nice.
So this is why we have these classes, just so you know at what point the bungee actually takes some tension and what that tension does and how it sort of reacts with you. So you know that if you're trying to jump.
I'll leave your names. Right. There's a couple of names.
Join it too much. Absolutely. No one did that one. Maybe I shouldn't do that. That's right.
Has everyone got that? Everyone feel comfortable?
I don't know about comfortable, but yeah, no, not that.
Comfortable.
Just need some more cushion.
If these work, so these are, I just cut up my old dive suit, but these work really well for me because I had a hernia that I had operated on like a couple of years ago, so that stopped me from getting pain there. I didn't find the harnesses themselves that bad. But
Wetsuit material.
Yeah, so this is just my old wetsuit that I just cut up. And I find those really good. It doesn't hurt at all.
Doesn't dig in your...
Nah.
What are you going? Yeah, I'll put it around on back in there.
At least I know.
Yeah.
I'll know what to sort of...
Yeah. So this is what you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Man.
All good.
Yeah, amazing. It's early. Now here's the top.
Pay extra for it. I'm just trying to think if there's something else I can teach you.
I love that one.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah. So we want to go through that one again? So
The two jump.
yeah,
I do
so
like the
basically,
swing, that's lovely and relaxing.
if you're gonna do the swing,
that's it.
make sure you tell people around you.
yeah. Nah. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, so that was good. That was good. So with this bounce, remember there's 4 kind of movements. There's the initial, try to create that distance. That's what gives me my tension. That's what gives me the pop. So through here. So that distance from here, that gives me that tension to really get up and out.
And push with the chest, don't you get
Yeah,
out.
like kind of, yeah, jumping up and out. That's your momentum, up and out.
Well, yeah, but we're from it, mind you.
So you need, on that second one,
Oh, I have to go back
instead of
further.
coming down there and bottling out, you need to take that little step back. Just be mindful of the proximity of the walls. If you find that you're too close here, just Is everyone laughing at because they can see my butt? Is that where everyone's laughing at?
No, everyone's
We saw that earlier.
I I put my pants like yesterday, I was with clients like, oh damn it. So that is what it is. That's the real thing. I'm always like, shit.
Charlie, you're
Very good.
We love you. What's something not funny?
Yeah, that's better. It's good.
Oh, woo!
Don't worry about that banging, that's just hitting the ceiling group. But what you were doing was sweet. That's good technique.
What are you laughing at?
I love it.
Go on.
I love it.
I took off.
I love it.
This one's become my favourite.
I like this one.
Yeah, that was quite cool. And then, yeah, if you push right off, you can lean right back into it.
Yeah.
My pole.
So,
Can you do my pole?
Just 15 minutes to go.
Remember? See, I can't hold it.
okay,
I gotta put the hands or something. How do you hold it?
Right.
No, just when I swing it.
I'm going to swing.
My leg can.
Yeah, I just want to swing too. Now go backwards.
See, I can't. I'm doing this one leg.
Nice and tight, otherwise you'll bottom out.
Go out to the side.
You can go from there.
Just go sideways. I need to swing.
So as you move, come to me, yep. Yep.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna let it go.
It's alright, you may let it go, but it won't let you go.
That's all right.
I like that.
It won't let you go.
Oh, come on. Get out of here.
Just let it right up.
So that's it. Yeah.
And then just
Thank you.
Yep. Already got out of
Yeah, so my ears are already there. Like I said, it helps with that hernia, but like, yeah, but like, yeah, so these little ones are these. Oh, this is just wetsuit, but you can buy wetsuit.
What's one thing you make? Show me. What you do is you step forward and then really pull back. Step forward and pull back. Go right. Now go.
Oh, you. Alright, I want to play it. Alright, let's do it. You just come back a little bit, yeah.
Oh, you. Thank you.
Just come back towards me for a little bit. Yeah. You can do it? Yeah. Cool. You want to do it? That's a little bit of VGA, but yeah, there's a little bit of yeah, you got it. I'm sorry, you can make it to me. It's
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then have classes Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. So hand classes are the ones that we kind of gave you a little bit of a demonstration before. Yeah, so then the data one, we've got 3 different instructors. We'll take a teach, I'll teach that. And each one brings their own flavor on how they do it. And it's not data, it's flavor, and it's
So if you come back, yeah, because then that's how we get instructor where you are.
I'm done.
Cool.
Every now and then, like,
Stop it.